What is going on, guys? This is Zip of RageQuitTV. Gonna be casting a PvZ. That means I am done with Xenia for now because I was sick of casting Zerg replays. It is time to go for a TVP. We have Incredible Miracles ready, who has some weird fascination with nuts. Like, literally, before he joined Incredible Miracles, who is known as the Peanut Crackle, the Peanut Cracker, Peanut Cookie, Nuts, and then he joined Incredible Miracle and he went by IM.Nuts. And now he's just like, you know what? I'm done with Nuts. It's going to be IM.Ready. He is a red Protoss, and he is up against FXO.Gumiho, or Gumiho. I don't know exactly how to spell, how to say this guy's name, but I'm going to be calling him Gumiho or Gumiho. Either or, you know it's him. He is the blue Terran throwing down a 10 supply depot, and of course the 9 pylon goes up for Incredible Miracles ready. Very standard openings by both players because, well, there's nothing really else you can do in TVP. I know the Protoss, they could go for a 10 pylon 10 gate, but that does not just happen anymore. And, well, Terran, they can't do anything before a supply depot, and I don't know why you build a supply depot at 9 or 11. 10 is just the magic number for supply depots, and we'll see, does he go for a quick barracks, or is he going for a gas? It looks like he's going to be going for a barracks at a 12 supply. Oh, no, 13 supply. That was a little bit late for barracks. As you see, when the barracks goes down, he had 50 minerals left. He did not need to go for that 13th SCV. You can build a 12 racks, I believe, without sacrificing any downtime on the SCV, so I have no clue why Gumiho decided to just throw down the barracks a little bit later. Maybe you have some downtime between SCV number 12 and 13, but I did not believe so. This one probe is going to be coming in to go scout, but he's scouting in the wrong direction. He'll find Gumiho in about 2 minutes, I'd say. The gateway is about 3/4 of the way done. The gas is now just finishing. He has his other pylon up, so as soon as this gateway finishes, I'm assuming he's going to be building a cybernetics core. And the cybernetics core is going to be going down. We have Gumiho with 400 minerals right now. His barracks just about completed, so he is going to get an orbital command. And I'm curious if he's going to go for a 1 barracks expand, as he doesn't have any gas. He could throw down like 3 more barracks, but chances are he's going to build a command center right here. There he goes. He hasn't been scouted yet, so he knows the probe is bound to go in his base. He probably just assumes the probe went in the wrong direction because no Protoss player doesn't scout. That's why you don't see him putting it down here, because, well, if a Protoss knows that, he could definitely cancel this one command center and make your life hell. So it's very safe for a Terran player just to build it up top, especially because Gumiho has not left his base to scout just yet. He is just very confident with this one barracks opener. It is a little bit risky, and this one probe just going around. It looks like since he scouted the other 2 bases, he knows the Terran players here just going to throw down a pylon and use this to warp in. We have 1 gate up so far. His warp gates have started, and he has 2 gases, so he's probably going to go for a 3-gate expand, or maybe just get a few sentries after the Stalker and go expand. Or I don't think he's going to be moving out because the Zealot has not begun moving yet. And there we go, the sentry is coming on. The Stalker is just going to do a little bit of scouting action. And this one probe decided to leave his home and then went back. Maybe that one Marine scared it off. I doubt it, though. I have no clue what that probe was doing. But yeah, he decided to leave just momentarily. And then he goes back to his little hiding spot. Second orbital command has started. The second and third racks now just finishing. He's going to have nothing but Marines for some time. He's got to build bunkers down here. Those bunkers will go up very shortly. And as I always say, the counter to a 1 racks expand is blink play. And, well, we're not going to be seeing blink play. He's going straight for a 1-gate Templar Archives. Can't say that I've ever seen this build before. I was almost certain. I was like, oh, thank God. Finally, a Terran player is doing a gas expand, and we have a Protoss doing blink play because it does so well against this, because Stalkers don't do that well. Marines don't do that well against Stalkers, and Marines don't do well at all with Stalkers at blink, especially because this one ramp just completely gets bypassed. But we have 1-gate Templars coming out from IM.Ready, and I have no idea, like, is he just going to get Archons and say, oh, well, you're just going to have Marines, I'm going to beat you with Archons. This one SCV is going to scout, but the Stalker is going to deal with it. It's not going to get a chance to see this Templar Archives, and this is going to be really confusing for Gumiho, I think. Will this be effective? I have no idea whatsoever. This is going to be the fastest Archon I have ever seen. I don't think he's going to get Storm because, well, he hasn't begun researching it just yet. And there is a High Templar way back here. He chooses not to whoop it in at this pylon. I am utterly confused right now, guys. Hopefully you're confused as well, and this isn't something common I'm just completely missing out on. We have a Marine on patrol just watching for any warp prism maybe, or checking for observers. Of course he can't see it, but as long as he has a Marine back here, he may be able to get sight of it. Or, no, he's actually looking for a forward pylon that's placed right here, then warp in units. That's exactly what that one Marine's looking for, because he's turtled up right here. He doesn't want the Protoss player to bypass this defense by any means necessary. Like a Stargate opener would demolish this if this one Marine was not here. And of course the Stargate would be able to beat it, but no, we have an Archon already out. And Gumiho has 2 bunkers. Will this be successful? I have no idea. The Archon was attacking the supply depot momentarily, but now he goes back on that bunker. The Archon does fall as that bunker goes, and I think Gumiho is going to be defending this easily. And I am really curious how this was supposed to go down. Maybe the SCVs go and repair the bunker. The Archon can do AoE damage to it, but that Archon was just targeted down by mass Marines, and Ready is just going to be going back home. Starport is on the way for Gumiho. He is probably just going to swap it with this one barracks. There it goes. He's going to get double medevacs out, get another tech lab because, well, he wants to get maybe concussive shells. I don't know why he's getting 2 tech labs. Maybe just build up Marauders. He knows it's going to be an Archon type player. Templars coming out, so he doesn't want to build just Marines, because just Marines will get demolished in Storm. More supply depots going up. This will prevent any Zealots from really getting around on this bunker. Even has a missile turret up, so DTs cannot sneak in. This one factory is going overhead just to see what everything looks like over in Ready's base. Ready getting a lot of gas. He has all 4 geysers all saturated. He is researching Storm. And this could be something bad for bio play. I mean, if... Oh, there's a ghost coming going down, so that's what that tech lab was for, so we can get more ghosts. Duh, I should have thought of that. But yeah, he's going to need ghosts to deal with that Storm play. 2 medevacs already moving up, but they don't have any units in it. The Marines just below it, so it looks like he's just going to be doing a push, not going to be doing a drop. He may decide to elevate her up, and this attack could do a lot of damage. We don't have too much for Ready, but he's got a lot of warp gates up, even more warp gates being built. This one probe is gonna see the Marines just before they stand. These sentries should be able to get force fields down, and these Templar have Storm. Storm is gonna go off, so much damage done to those Marines. And it looks like Gumiho is gonna be retreating. This one pylon may go down. And he's got to be careful with these medevacs. He can't really load up just because of the feedback and doing so much damage to them. But the medevacs have healed quite a bit after that one Storm. So feedback not going to be too much of an issue. Those Marines going to be falling back. And we still have this one pylon right here as his command center builds. I wonder when Gumiho will finally spot that this one probe just narrowly avoids getting caught. And we still have this one factory just keeping an eye on the 3rd base. But this probe looks like he wants to take a ninja expansion. Well, he may throw down a pylon up here. He still has this one pylon if he wants to put on aggression. Looking like he's parking his probe right here. Is he going to be using this for a forward pylon later on, or is he going to build a Nexus? We will find out eventually. 4 High Templars are out. Observer is being built. And actually he has 6 High Templars, 2 back here. So Ready playing with a really techie High Templar army. We'll see exactly how that does. This one Marine will be going down to the Stalker. And this one Marine is running away looking for ninja expansions. And we have more Marines just going about looking for anything hidden. And the probe is going to find this. The Marine with medevac is going to see the probe. And the probe wants to get up in the medevac. He's trying his best, but he just is not allowed to. And he's going to throw down a pylon anyways. And Gumiho's just going to go attack that pylon. 4 High Templars on the way, moving out, but we have plenty of Ghost out. 4 Ghost, and they do have enough EMP energy to EMP. All 3 of those do. Actually, there's 4 Ghost. I believe all 4 will have enough energy. Factory is getting more vision of the space. He whoops in a lot of Zealots and a High Templar, which can't do anything to this one factory. And this pylon does live, but Gumiho knows it is there. Has all his ghosts clumped up right here. Where is the observer at? I know there's one somewhere. There it is. Just above the missile turret. And this observer will be falling very shortly. Is Gumiho going to notice it? Yes, he does. Just in the nick of time. Gets that observer out of there. And that one factory still just floating ahead, watching all the Zealots and High Templar just stare at it. And look at all these High Templar out. He has 7 High Templars versus the 2 Stalkers in 1 Century with 15 Zealots, and those Zealots do not have charge. They are just about to. We have personal cloaking being researched for the Ghost, and this one pylon is going to be going down. It's 110 supply to 139, and we have the 3rd base finally started for IM.Ready. Looking at these minerals, you can see, well, it hasn't been mining too long. I mean, some mineral patches where the mules have been dropped are near, like, 500 depleted out of them. That's 500. So maybe he's mined a little less than a third. I'd say he mined about a 5th out of this mineral patch. Or maybe even a 1/4. And this 3rd base now just about complete. We have this one drop, just looking for forward pylons, making sure there's nothing hidden. Very nice play by Gumiho right now. Marine is on patrol between these 3 bases, making sure no ninja expansions get taken. Gumiho has just such good vision of the entire map. Well, he doesn't have it constantly, but he's on patrol looking for anything that Ready could do. He knows he's ahead, so he's just trying to get further ahead. You see another command center being built, and a lot of Ghost with this bio moving on out. This Observer is going to see everything, and how is Ready going to react? He has a Colossus out with a lot of High Templar. This is going to be a bad day to be a Marine if they get caught out of position. Scan goes down, and all these High Templar are clumped up. He is splitting them up now. And keep in mind, these Ghosts will have personal cloaking right now, so he's going to cloak an EMP, and this could be bad. Throws the Scan, sees Observer, going to try to take that out. Does not get it. If he took that out, he would have easily got huge EMPs off. And there we go. Observer does fall. EMPs going off. Storming on those Ghosts. Just knows where they are. He has to kill these Ghosts, but he just can't. Templars are getting sniped. And there's Ghosts going down to the Storms. Does he have much Storm left? Looks like he has some Storm. Still Ghosts, just EMPing the Ghosts blindly. And those Ghosts don't get an EMP off. And those High Templars still have Storm. This Colossus doing a lot of damage. Storm goes down, and it looks like Ready will be able to hold this possibly. But this one Ghost is still close, going to take out another High Templar. Maybe Ready won't be able to hold this. This is looking very close. Still has some Templar back here. He still can Storm. There goes on those Marauders. Now he's morphing into an Archon. This 2 Colossus in the back will be what allows him to hold this, but it is 148 supply to 119. And there's a lot more bio coming in. There's Zealots and Colossus. Nothing to check this Viking. Now he gets 2 Stalkers out, but Gumiho just putting on so much pressure, but this Viking not doing anything, allowing these Stalkers just to hit the bio, and it looks like Ready will be holding on still. In the meantime, we have the gold base being taken by Gumiho, so while he's doing this, he is moving out. He has a lot of medevacs just going to be escaping. There's not too much anti-air, and it looks like a drop try to go off on this one base, but maybe not. Those cannons don't have any kills on them. These rocks going to be going down. And what is Ready doing? He is getting more Zealots. Has this one High Templar that was watching for drops in his main base. Coming down, he'll be able to Storm as long as he doesn't get EMP'd twice. But I don't really see any Ghosts. There are 2 Ghosts out of the field, but none with this army. That small Bioforce is going in, but there are 2 Colossus to deal with these Marines. Lots of Zealots, but not much anti-air to kill that one Viking. Feedback's going down on those medevacs. The Bio is fighting these Zealots back. But the Zealots doing some pretty good damage. Zealots are 1-2 upgrades. The bio is at 2-2. That one Ghost does go down. And looks like this gold base could be in a little bit of trouble, but it is a PF. The Zealots now moving back. He still has some Storms in the back. These few Stalkers have to take out those Vikings. There we go, storming that bio plate. So much damage being done by the Storms. Now they morph into an Archon. There's not too much to save this Colossus. Those Vikings are still alive because there hasn't been that many Stalkers. And that Archon trying his best to get out. That Bioforce will be stemmed to do a lot of damage. There's one Viking does go down, but that's still a lot of bio. That Stalker does fall. We have 1,500 minerals for Gumiho. He needs to get more Zealots. Does he have cooldowns? He can move in 2 Zealots. Now just 1. He is putting a wall up right here so bio can't just walk on up this one area and go in. But you know what he can still do? He can still drop it. This one Observer sees this army. He knows the drop is incoming. And that Colossus is almost dead before this fight even begins. There are 3 Colossus now, and that bio is just cutting back. He does not want to engage this army just yet. Going to be getting 3 upgrades right now, plus 1 ship on the way. And he is going to be doing a drop this way. It scans to make sure there's no Observer seeing this. The one Marine looks like he was left behind. He's like, come on, let me in on this drop. This probe may see it, and, well, it doesn't matter because it's in the base now. Gonna see these extra gateways being built, and Ready has to split up his forces. One pylon does fall, and now this Templar Archives is in danger of going down. It looks like it will indeed fall. At the same time, we have Gumiho trying to attack up, but he still has plenty of forces here. Throws down the scan, sees this, and yes, that Templar Archives looks like one gateway goes down. This medevac does get lifted up, and everything will be retreating. It is out of energy, and these Stalkers may pick it off. It is at 18 health. And gonna be coming back in. And this one Marine still on patrol. He has stamina. This guy can run between bases constantly. And he's got self-discipline too, because he is not taking the drugs while he does that. That must be a boring job, just going back between these bases and saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it sober. I mean, I would be tempted just to use the stim packs. And all these SCVs being pulled off to repair the medevacs. And Gumiho is getting more and more barracks up. This gateway is at 2-3. He has +3 on the way. Keep in mind the bio now is at 2-2, but +3 just about done. Looks like a probe or something did go down there. We have a probe trying to take an expansion, and this one Marine's life is finally gonna be paying off. Will it? Will it? He stims up, and there he goes. Takes the drugs so he can get his high on while he kills that one probe. And here we go, massive battle is going on. So many Colossus. The Vikings go taking those Colossus down very quickly. Not much anti-air, and those Zealots get caught up behind the pylons. Zealots finally engaging this one Archon. Took the long way around. We have 3 Templars right here. Going to be laying down the storms. Should feed back the medevacs as well. Is he going to? It doesn't look like he's feedbacking any medevacs right now. But he is going to be moving out. His one probe did get sniped, and this one Marine going back to it. He's going to try to take this high ground. He can storm the middle line if he has zero, but EMPs go off everywhere. Those Templars are forced to go into an Archon. The supply right now is 122 to 153. It doesn't look like Ready can hold this top base. Or not top base, but the top area. He is forced to pull back. Still does not have Blinks, so these Stalkers could get picked off. Marauder stimming up, but no, they don't get a hold of any Stalkers. But what is the army? 36 supply for Ready versus the 95. For Gumiho. So it looks like the Tan player will be taking this game. He has another command center being built and Ready. He has mined out at his main, nearing mined out at his natural. So soon he's only going to have his 3rd base. This one factory still somehow in the air. He has unlimited fuel. Zealot going to be taking out this one Marine. That is a poor life for the Marine. Finally going down. But I mean, it's 137 supply to 186. It's going to take some hero storms for this to come out in Ready's favor. Big drop, but not a big drop, just 2 medevacs full, sniping all these pylons. Gonna take out all these gateways production temporarily. A lot of forces pulled back to deal with this. 4 more pylons being built, and the medevacs do get away without a scratch. And now it looks like Gumiho wants to move in through the front. And everything getting in place. We still have a lot of Templars. Scan does go down. You can see these Templars. Zealot's going to target these ghosts down. Will the ghost get a EMP? Yes, he does. All those Templars. Look at that energy. Only 1 storm instead of the 5. That is definitely huge. 5 storms would have tilted the favor in Ready's favor tremendously. And meanwhile, that's just a factory over here. I'm not missing a drop. And looks like Ready will manage to hold on still, but more and more units are going to be coming in, and this is going to be tough now. He's moving in some more Templar, doesn't have enough energy to storm just yet. The Ghostly in the pack so he can get EMPs off. And looks like this one medevac is going to do a drop while he comes in. And I think this is going to put the final nail in the coffin with this attack. Will 2 Archons, a few Templar, be able to hold this? If they do, will he be able to somehow get some defense? Feed back in those Ghosts, trying to avoid EMPs. And there goes the GG. So it looks like Gumiho will be taking that game. You can see all the probes, they have given up at life. But Gumiho wanted to get some kills in before that. That was a very nice game. And that one little early attack, I mean, I gotta question that. Maybe if the SCVs go repair the bunker, the Archon can kill them. I have no idea. Pretty cool to see that High Templar play. The EMPs were just too good. Hope you enjoyed that game, and I will see you next time.